8 minutes and 42 seconds.
Without playing without their center, Omlaor, who had to sit down because of 4 personal fouls, but they have a quicker team on the floor right now.
And that quickness they're using to make it tougher for the Philippines to shoot. Limpot just punctures the hoop with a baseline jumper that time. Jun Limpot has 24 points and 7 rebounds. Sean Pop gets the baseline on Limpot, goes to Pratin, double team, goes back out. Vandy. There's still plenty of time on the clock. Pratin, top of the key, fakes off Aquino. Gets the basket.
They are playing well, the Thais. You've got to give them that. No? They're taking good shot selections, and they are patient, and they are not looking at the time, Bill Velasco.
They are not going to roll over.
They're not looking at the score either. They're just playing the game. They're slugging it out. No?
Ravenna. Back out to Fernandez. Dangerous pass there. Meneses.
Got to make that entry pass quickly now.
Ravenna. Triple try. Doesn't go. Vandy's there for the rebound. Somnok holding this team together.
Another thing is we have not been driving that much, even though the other team is in penalty. No? Here's another jumper from the outside. Good rebound here by Jun Limpot.
Limpot secures it. That is Jun Limpot's 8th rebound. To go with 24 points.
7-point lead for the Philippines, 66-59. 7 minutes left in this championship match.
Alley-oop pass from Fernandez to Meneses.
Other way for an easy basket. He got the 2 defensive players going up into the air, and he came up with a reverse. And he knew he had it. No, when he made that reverse.
He knew it.
Concentration now important for the Filipinos.
Sean Pop trying to answer. Ravenna high up for that rebound.
Don't look at the score, fellas. That's the battle cry here. Just play the way we can play. No? Attack when it's necessary.
There's time to get back into this game.
6:28 now, and we have a 9-point lead.
And the crowd beginning to chant for the Philippines.
And the Filipino crowd has been the biggest factor in these games. No? Not only in basketball, in all events.
Meneses, strong drive, challenging the rebound. Somnok challenging Ravenna. Dish off at the last moment. Sang Jarawen scores.
The Thai player got entangled with the referees, but they ran a very good fast break play. As we see Omlaor and Sasan about to come into the ball game. They are reporting at the scorer's bench and waiting for the next red ball situation.
So the team's going to match each other, strength for strength, stride for stride, with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. This is for all that matters.
7 seconds. A 3-point attempt by Meneses.
The set shot lives. Ravenna going high up for the rebound. Driving strong. Doesn't get the basket.
And they're attacking us with a fast break play again.
Vandy goes baseline. Sean Pop reverse layup for 2.
And the lead has been cut down to 5 right now with 5:22 left.
The Philippines having its problems, and Vic Pablo is dispatched to go back into the fray.
Panic being shown a little bit here, but not enough yet.
The Thais.
We're having problems getting that ball to Limpot. You can see three people on top of him. Another 3-point attempt.
Aquino having to struggle there. Great box out job by Pratin, and too much outside shooting for the Philippines has not dropped.
Yes, and it's been hurting us actually.
Sang Jarawen driving in. Fouled by Marlo Aquino. Great fake that time by Tawi Pong Sang Jarawen.
No, we're not giving up fouls, especially when before they can make the chance to go for a shot. No, and that's what's been hurting us. We only have 3 team fouls, and we're taking too many 3-point shots and not getting the ball to an area where we can get the fouls from the Thais.
All right. Inside offense has been nil for the Philippines in the past few minutes. The substitutions have come in. Sasan and Pablo.
Well, Sasan is there hopefully to be able to get his outside jump shot going in. No, Omlaor almost losing that ball.
Pratin.
Good defense by Pablo, but it still goes in, and the lead has been cut down to 3, 68-65.
And Thailand is beginning to smell blood. 3-point lead still by the Philippines, that once stood proudest at 17 points.
Yes.
And Johnny Barrientos is going to come back in.
That crippling zone defense, and let's go. Sasan hits a 3-point shot, and that was a great substitution. We need a player like that.
We need an outside shooter, and Alan Sasan gets the crowd on its feet. There's no backing down in this game.
71-65 now. 6-point lead for us.
Sang Jarawen trying to find somebody inside the paint. Pratin drawing out Pablo. Trying to get it to Omlaor, takes it himself and scores.
And the Thais have been coming up with a very good answer for our shots.
Pratim Chamnanpol has 13 points, 12 of them in this second half.
He hardly saw action in the first half.
And we are in a dangerous position, just a 4-point lead, 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Meneses driving down the middle, loses it, goes out, Sasan bobbles, back to Fernandez. To Limpot inside the paint, he's fouled by Pratin, but they are in the penalty.
So Limpot will go on a one-on-one as he had his back turn in that play, on that foul by Pratin. And Johnny Barrientos coming back into the ball game for Boyet Fernandez. Limpot will have a one-on-one here.
Zandro Limpot has 24 points and 8 rebounds. He's been silent for the past few minutes. Couldn't get the ball inside the paint. Got it now, but got fouled by Pratin Chamnanpol. Philippines only has 3 team fouls and has not been able to exploit the penalty situation enforced against Thailand. Limpot concentrates.
Yes.
Nothing but net.
72-67, 3:22 left.
We have a ball game, Dr. J.
We definitely had it. You know, the Filipinos feeling the pressure a little bit, and they were tired. That's why Aquino has been lifted out, because he could hardly get up the way he was pushed in the first half.
Limpot makes sure of the second, so it's a 6-point lead for the Philippines, and time running down by Thailand. Stubborn and persistent. They've earned the crowd's respect tonight.
Showing why they deserve to play for the gold. And we have a foul called on number 9.
That's Somnuk.
He knew it.
Somnuk Piralit Panit gives up his second personal foul, trying to ward off
Johnny Abarientos.
Johnny Abarientos, who was trying to hound him.
Johnny Abarientos playing with his partner there, Pablo. Very comfortable with that. This is not our first 5, but they are, you know, staying in there. They're doing well.
Yes, they are. Under 3 minutes to go. Sasan! No! Limpot, high up, challenged by Omlaor. The ball's on the floor. Pratin. Bandi, cross-court pass. Sang Zeroen, thinking triple. Does it go? It won't go. Meneses. Taken away by Omlaor. Somnok will put up a triple. No! They chase it out of bounds. Abarientos comes out. 3-on-3 situation to Sasan. Baseline jumper by Sasan doesn't go. Pablo with the rebound off the glass. Too strong. Somnok almost had it. There was a foul on that play
By Meneses. And good thing there was a foul. The Thais would have hit us with a 3-on-1 fast break here after the ball was knocked out.
over the back foul called on Vergel Meneses on Pratim Chamnanpol. Only the 4th team foul, but a blown opportunity for the Philippines. 2.5 minutes to go. Just a 6-point lead.
Still plenty of time here. We have a timeout here. That's very important for us.
Bandi, Pratin, he's been making the shot and
another one. Continues to hit that. This guy, whom they have kept under wraps through the tournament.
Secret weapon, Pratin Chamnanpol, has been silent. He has 15 points now. And they are within 4.
With 2 minutes left in this ball game.
Limpot inside, triple team, fouled by Omlaor. And that's an Omlaor.
Yes, Omlaor, I think, will foul out.
So Omlaor fouls out of the ball game, 14 points and 9 rebounds. But he was the one who kept them in it, and
in the first half.
especially in the first half.
And he will wave to the crowd as customary for a person fouling out.
He will take a bow.
And Xiong Pok is coming back into the ball game. He also has 4 personal fouls. Now Limpot will take 2 on this attempt. It was in the act of shooting when he was fouled, no?
73-69, Jim Limpot, 26 points. Got the Philippines off to a blazing start, but that lead has almost been chewed up completely. Stands the first free throw.
And a standing room only crowd here cheering Jun Limpot on.
Can't even see the walls.
Guys, at 29 attempts in the second half compared to only 15 for the Philippines. No? That's how they got themselves back.
They've been working hard. Limpot rattles in the second free throw.
6-point lead for the Philippines. 1 minute and 55 left.
This is another thriller here at the Araneta Coliseum.
One good defense now, guys.
One good defense.
Bandi blocked by Meneses.
Limpot says, let's take our time.
Ibandi tried a three-point shot there, and Meneses was right on top of it.
Tanya Barrientos says, let's use up the clock. They've got the lead. Will the Philippines be king once again in Southeast Asian basketball?
Can't stand around, got to move around, make that defense move.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Can't use the clock.
Meneses will drive down. Floating jumper.
Yay!
Oh! Great basket by Vergel Meneses. 8-point lead. There's going to be a technical foul.
Timeout.
Or rather a timeout called by Thailand. The referee's late in calling that timeout. 1 minute and 16 seconds to go. Andy Howe and Bill Velasco will be back after these messages. We need 1 minute and 16.4 seconds to go. That much time before the Philippines stakes its claim to supremacy in basketball in Southeast Asia. Let's watch this. Vergel Meneses got a clean block at the other end. Goes up. Lean-in jumper off the glass. The ball does a victory lap and finally drops, giving the Philippines a 77-69 lead, and things are looking very good indeed for the Philippines.
Thailand not rushing it up now. They're still taking their time on the half-court game. Going to set up for a three-point shot here, probably.
It's being denied them. Vandy travels with the basketball. Crucial error there by Amnoir Vandy, and now they're going to try a full-court press with 1 minute and 4.
They are in the penalty, remember that. Daniel Barrientos, not the easiest guy to take the ball away from.
Definitely not.
Although sprain or no sprain.
Barrientos finds Sasan. They're going to use up the clock to Meneses on the outside. This has been a great team effort by the Philippines. And they all deserve the accolades they're going to get. Finds Aquino inside. Block. Philippines gets it back.
And Johnny will round the floor.
They spread it out. Meneses whips it to Aquino. He'll go out. Sasan tried to get it back to Aquino. It's batted away. Somno fighting for it. Meneses bounces the ball off his knee and out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. The Philippines leads by 8. And this is over. Song Pop tries one. Aquino with the rebound.
It was a close match.
The time is not running.
And the Thais was asking for a time. There was a timeout called by the Philippines. That's why the Thai coach is on the floor. But because of the crowd shouting, the referees couldn't hear it.
Okay. And the Thai coach protesting because that would have saved them some time on the clock. 30.3 seconds. Francis Rodriguez asking for a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. 30.3 seconds to go. The Philippines has retaken Southeast Asian supremacy in men's basketball.
And with Johnny Barrientos there together in the backcourt with Fernandez, he's fouled by Siong Pop. Siong Pop will foul out of this ball game. And he has been a big disappointment to the Thais with his performance tonight.
They're giving up the ball too much, not getting any shots. Great defense played on him by Jun Limpot. He is unable to put up the numbers in this particular ball game, and he is replaced by number 14, Yutana Kumchunnan, who has also played well. Who has played very well indeed. The support players of Thailand stepping up their game.
Johnny Barrientos with a one-on-one here because he was fouled while dribbling. 18.4 seconds left. Johnny missing that one, and a violation called against the Philippines. Correct. Aquino went into the lane too soon.
And they're just waiting for time to run out for one massive outburst of celebration here at the Araneta Coliseum. They're counting down the time. The ball goes out of bounds, stopping the clock at 6.8 seconds.
6.8 seconds.
77-69 is the score, and they are jubilant in the Araneta Coliseum tonight. Hook shot by Vandy.
Oh, three-point shot too.
3-point shot too. And the Philippines is king in men's basketball in Southeast Asia. Once again, Filipinos can rejoice in men's basketball. 77-72 is the final score. What a great effort by the Philippine team. Thailand played a marvelous game, resisting all effort by the Filipinos to break this game open, Dr. J.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. They have earned it tonight.
And they were very happy with their performance. They were all giving each other high fives because it is a possibility for them in the future. Just that we had too much and too many for them, especially with the play of Limpot We had a good backup of Marlo Aquino. We had Rabena coming in with crucial baskets, so for Meneses. And we're very happy here as you see a lot of Philippine flag, very big ones.